I've got no time. I have to choose, and I have 5 minutes. I... Do we trust her, or do we just kill her? Ooh. You know what? I wish I had face cam in this video. You guys could see, like, the panic on my face. I don't know. I don't know what we should do. Like, should we trust her this time, or should we, like... Should we literally let her be the sacrificial lamb? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm a shooter. Listen, okay, because listen. I will explain my reasoning. Well, I should probably choose it first, because... You know, what if he actually kills us when he's like, you did nothing for 5 minutes. Anyway, so... Here's my reasoning behind it. She said that, she understands we can't trust her, and I guess the best option would be to shoot her so we can actually get out with everybody. So, I hope this is, the right choice. And, I don't know. She did say, too, that, like, she only wanted to escape to save somebody else that was innocent. So, I feel like maybe if we do this, we will fulfill her wishes even after she's maybe dead, or I'm gonna hope she doesn't die, maybe. Like, she makes it out with only, like, white scarring? I don't know. That's my reasoning, though. Like, I guess we save everybody else. So, you know what? Goldman aside, cat. Don't be. I deserve this. I raised the gun and pointed it at her. I took a deep breath. Goodbye, Googs. I love you. Oh, and she's out. Goodbye, cat. Goodbye, island. Earn my freedom, but at what cost? Every step I take back to the boat gets heavier and heavier. It feels like I'm sinking into the ground. For some reason, I'm crying. My heart hurts so much. It feels like a part of me has died. I fall to the ground. I try to get up, but I just sink deeper and deeper into the ground. I'm so sorry, cat. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait, what? You don't even get an ending screen for that. That's like the worst ending apparently. Damn, okay. Now that's how you know you made the wrong choice. It's like, you don't even get like a the end screen. You just go back to the main menu, like, screw you. Alright, now let's see what happens if we trust her. Hopefully, it is good. You know what? I trust you. I held out the gun to her. You do? After everything I've done? After everything you've done, yes, I still trust you, even with my left nut, bruh. I know you've been forced to do some awful things, to people that didn't deserve it. But I know there's good in you, and I believe in that good. Take it. Arigato de googs. She took a gun from my hands. I won't let you down. Well, if you do, it's not like I'll be around for long enough to regret it. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's do this. I decided to seek Damien out and try to get the drop on him, rather than waiting for him at the switch. My heart was practically beating out of my chest. I couldn't tell if Kat was as nervous as I was. If she was, she hit it better. We dashed through another wall for cover, looked around, and repeated. How much time has passed? Feels like we were looking for him for hours with the pressure, though it was probably just a few minutes. As minutes passed, I could tell Kat was growing more and more impatient. She trained her gun whenever she looked. The trigger is just ready to shoot. Left. Right. I glanced around and looked to her, and back again. Her hands were shaking. Look left. Look right. We've only got one shot to make her break. Look back to Kat. She's checking a corner ahead of us. She looks left. She looks right. It takes everything I have to stay focused. Don't think about dying. Not even a possibility. She turns to look back at me. Oh no.
Hi, how are you?
Damien's walking closer and closer from behind her, with his gun resting on his shoulder. He can't be more than 10 meters away. He slowly lifts the gun off from its resting position. Before I know it, I'm running towards her with everything I have. Something is making me run. Something I've forgotten. Something I'm just starting to remember. It's the two of us at the beach. I can see it now. How many hours has it been? We made it to the ship, but it wasn't enough. The alarms were deafening. Security was going to be here any minute. And our only saving grace, our ship, wouldn't start. That's it then. I've never heard cats sound so desperate. Well, at least we tried, right? Who else can say that? She lowered her head and leaned on me. No, we're not giving up just yet. There's nothing we can do, Googs. The engine's broken and the guards will be here any minute. We've got at least some weapons. It's not over yet. I grabbed the precious few firearms we had and split them between us. There's two of us and hundreds of them. There's no point. Not to mention you're a terrible shot. You're right. Taking them head on would be terrible. But that's not what you'll be doing. Me? I'm just some nobody. But you You're the big man's daughter after all. Your word means a lot to them. She was horrified. I would be too if I were in her shoes right now. No, I won't let you do this to Googs. We don't have a choice. Look around. Look, I'm not happy either, but both of us dying here would be worthless. But if you live, you get a second chance to make it out of here. A second chance to see the other side. I know, but what's the point if it's not with you? You'll have to find that out yourself. We're almost here. Come on, we're running out of time. Her hands were shaking. Looks like she was going to drop her gun any second. I hate you for this, you know. I know, and I'm sorry. Oh. Oh my god, that art. Okay. That might be the thumbnail, I'm not gonna lie. Still, that's sad. I don't care if that's just copy and pasted with a different face, that's still sad. She slowly raised her arms and trained the gun's sights directly at me. And now, we wait. Can you do me a favor? What's that? Don't shoot the face, please. I'm rather proud of it. I don't know what I'd do without my supernaturally good looks. She laughed through the tears. I would have still loved you even without them. Right back at you, cat. She kissed me for the last time. I love you, Dagoogs. I love you too. Sorry, but it's gonna be the face. Let me just take off the safety. What? Wait! I didn't sign up for this, yo. Come on. I said shoot my, what, chest or something? And not the face. Alright, I heard my favorite sound. One last time. Here are the guards coming now. We have only seconds left. On the bright side, I won't owe you $10. Wait, what? Our bet? She laughed. Oh, I remember that, the bet. Like, from his dreams before. I think it's pretty clear who won the bet. I can see the guards now. My time is up. What makes you say... You did it. I'm alive? Everything hurts so bad, I almost wish I wasn't. Shock must have knocked me out cold. Coughed up blood as my vision faded, or flashed in and out rapidly. Too fast to tell if I'd been fatally shot. It's all I could do to try to stay conscious. As you said, Father, anyone who breaks our law must be punished. I could just barely make out her voice, but it brought out comfort to me. You really do take after me. You made your old man very, very proud. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left. You know, Dagoogs, you're in luck. See, the whole escaping thing. I'm afraid I'm going to have to fire you. No, severance. Tried to make a witty comeback, but the only thing that came out of my mouth was coughed up blood. But you're in luck. A new opportunity's just opened up, and I think... Kicked me in the stomach and rolled me over with a foot. You'd be the perfect fit. He laughed as he crushed my palm under his foot. You might think I'm going soft on you, by not killing you outright. Looked down at me, then back at her. Mark my words, you'll both wish I had. Do whatever you want. I don't care about that Googs anymore. He laughed maniacally. I never did like that Googs much anyway. My vision's fading. His words turned to vapor as I could feel myself crumple into nothing. Last thing I saw was her face. She was holding the river back with everything she had. Who are you going to fool with a poker face like that? Cat. I love you. Always have. Always will. So sorry for what I've forced you to do. Even more so, I'm sorry that you'll be alone now. But I hope one day you'll understand. Damn. So flashback to reality. I've almost reached Cat. Pushed myself to run faster and faster. Faster than I've ever ran in my life. Cat doesn't see him, but she sees the alarm going off in my eyes. Damien points his gun at his daughter. He's preparing to take the shot. Cat starts to turn around, but there's no time. Damien's finger pulls back on the trigger. What am I doing? I see the world turn to slow motion. Why am I throwing away my life for Cat? These memories, they're mine, yet not at the same time. Who could say if I'm the same person as before, who loved her so much? Who could say if these memories form a completely different me, compared to what I am now? There's no time for answers. Even if I've forgotten you over and over, somehow, I remember you and I know that I would do anything for you. I run past Cat and throw myself in front of her, because I love her. A gunshot rings out. It's like my body is struck by lightning and set aflame. Fires again and again. Undescribable pain ripples across my body as shot after shot rips through me. It's not like the movies where someone can stand after being shot that many times. The firing stops and my vision starts to fade. I can barely hear him reloading over the sound of my body screaming in agony. My knees buckle. I start to fall. As I fall, I can see Cat with her gun trained on Damien. There's no fear in her eyes. Her hands aren't shaking. But she's biting her lips so hard I could see it bleeding. The last thing I see before the dark takes me is her finger pressing down on the trigger. Damien fires back. Oh. What happened? Oh. Wake up, Googs. Please. Please don't die. What's happening? Am I alive? I never heard her sound so desperate. Please, just wake up. I can't lose you again. Not again. Took everything I had just to open my eyes and breathe. Kat was cradling me in her arms with tears streaming down her face. Thank God. Don't pass out again. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, Kat. I coughed up blood. Save your strength. Did you get him? We did. That's great. Wait, my voice has to sound weak because, you know, he's saying it straight like, that's great. The switch? She'll be able to get it now, but you're in no shape to walk. And to be honest, I'm not in the best shape either. I looked up at her and felt my heart drop. You've been shot. She laughed. Yeah, now that I know what it feels like. I'm even more sorry for shooting you back then on the beach. There was nothing else you could have done, Kat. That didn't stop me from regretting every second of these past 2 years. That day I made a promise to myself. It didn't matter how many people I'd have to hurt, or how much I would have to hurt. I would get you off this island alive and well, even if it was the last thing I did. Even if I had to see you fall in love with somebody else 100 times. Even if I knew it meant I can never be with you again. I made a promise back then, and I'll keep it even if it kills me. Slowly, Kat tried to lift me off the ground and onto her back. She screamed and coughed up blood as she tried to lift me up. Damn. Stop. You're going to get yourself killed. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. She lifted me onto her back and took one step towards the switch. I told myself back then. Step forward again, her legs were trembling. That if you weren't leaving this island alive, neither would I. Another step closer. Because I love you, you know. One more step. I know you don't remember most of our time together. Her breath was getting ragged. She'd take several steps, then have to pause for breath. Honestly, I'm glad you even remember bits and pieces. I'm grateful for whatever I can get. The switch is in sight. Maybe the you I fell in love with doesn't even exist anymore. We're so close to it, yet so far. But I like to believe it's still you, Googs. That you are still the same Googs I fell in love with. You were just steps away from the switch. And I'm still the one you love. She laughed bitterly. It's just wishful thinking, I know. We're here. We made it. She coughed up blood again. Need to put your hand on the scanner. Can you do that? Got it. I used the last of my strength to reach my hand forward. Every inch I drew closer to it, my vision grew darker. I pushed harder and harder with everything I had. Got it. My turn. Done. All that's left is to pull the switch. Sorry, Googs, I'm gonna have to put you down for a second. No problem. Kat gently rested me on the ground. Ugh, I can barely stand now. She tumbled towards the switch. She managed to catch it with her hands and used it to keep herself upright. Here we go. The moment we'd all been waiting for. She pulled it with the last of her strength. A second later, she fell to the ground by my side. Cacophony of machinery filled the stadium. That must be the barrier opening. We did it, Googs. I'm sorry, Googs. What for? I don't think we're getting out of here after all. I can't even move. It's okay. We had a good run, you know. I guess you could say that. At least the girls will be able to get out of here. They deserve better than to die here. Yeah. I love you, Googs. Always have and always will. For these last 2 years, I dreamed of us starting a new life together, somewhere far from here. But I guess life's not like the movies. Dreams don't come true. I wish we could have met in a different place, a different time. Maybe, just maybe then, Googs, we... Oh, and she's out, I think. Kat? Kat! Her eyes were closed. A stream of tears ran down from both of her eyes. Her vision blurred even more as tears welled up in my eyes. If we could have met in a different place, different time, I'm sure our story would have been so different. I wish we could have, Kat. I tried to move closer to her, but my body refused. It was all I could do to move my head around. I looked around in futility for some kind of miracle that could save both of us. This is too sad an ending. I looked at Kat. I looked to the heavens, which had all but abandoned us. I looked behind us. and I saw what could only be described as angels. I tried to speak, but no words would come out. I must be dreaming. I must be. The world turned to black. Am I dead? I keep asking myself that. It's bound to be right sooner or later. But somehow, I think there's more to come in my story. I know there's one person that I want to spend the rest of it with. I love you. Whoa. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm screenshotting that. Look at all those choices, dudes. So, Cat, Allie, Scarlet, Terra, Violet, Yui. Oh my god. You know what? I actually want to see what happens if we choose Cat. Like, are we going to make it out alive? Or, like, what's going to happen? But I promise you, I'm also going to choose everybody else. But, yeah. Alright. Let's say I love you, Cat. Oh, I woke up in an unfamiliar room. Whoa. Look at this. Hospital. Is the room shaking? I tried to get up. Oh, God. I looked down to my body, but I've been bandaged up enough to look like a mummy. But I'm alive. Oh, yeah, Googs, you're up. Hey, Huey. Where are we? We're on the boat. We're miles away from the island by now. That's a relief. Everyone's okay? I'll let you be the judge of that. Huey ran off, then came back a few moments later. Hey, it's everybody. Alright. You had us worried, Googs. I'm so glad to see you are alright. You didn't make it easy to save you, either. Oh, and if you find yourself craving brains or bananas, that's entirely unrelated to how I treated you. Yeah. I'm just thankful it worked. So good to see you safe and sound, Googs. If you died after all we'd been through, I'd kill you. Oh, wow. That's already the embodiment of, hey, you better not die on me. If you die, I will kill you. Alright, I'm really happy that you're here to here for me to say that to. You did great, Googs. Resistance could use somebody like you. Besides, it doesn't look like you have a real job anymore. Damn. Thanks, guys. You really stuck out your neck to save Cat and I, and I can never thank you enough. It's what you would do for us, Googs. Indeed. We ran after you two just moments after you left. There was no point in us escaping if it wasn't with you, Googs. Yeah, I know Cat said not to, but hey. I didn't remember that at the time, so it's all good. We managed to save the brothers 5 too. I couldn't just let them be stranded after, well, all that we've been through together. I'm glad to hear that. There's no way we could have escaped without them. I nervously look around the room. Is Cat... Cat's doing well too. She's resting in the room next door. Oh, thank God. She's alive. Everybody's alive in the end. Alright, so she's resting in the room. She didn't think you wanted to see her. I see. Thanks for letting me know, Yui. I should be thanking you. None of us would have made it off the island if it wasn't for you and Cat. It's true, despite whatever you may hear Terra say. I'm just saying, I have a pretty mean right hook. It's good, so good to see you all. I've got no idea what the world ahead has for each of us, but whatever it has in store, we'll face it together. You bet. I'm surprised you can say that with a straight face, but yes, I wouldn't have it any other way. I could really use you as a PR person for the resistant, Googs. You've got a thing for speeches. Joe Tomate, Herman's here, and Cat's next door. Who's driving the boat? Everyone looked at Terra. And that's a series exit for Terra Bite.
Bye, have a great time.
Ran off like a cartoon character. We laughed together. Looks like it's been so long since we could just laugh. No cameras, no fear, just friends fooling around. Anyway, it's so good to see you're okay. That said, team, we need to give that Goog some time to rest. Once again, I'm not trying to quarantine you because we didn't use a zombie viruses and unique properties to save you. Thanks, Scarlet. And thank you, everybody, for coming to see me. Don't mention it. We're all in this together and all that, right? See you later, Dagoogs. Alright, enough of the chase. Get out before Dagoogs turns... Oh, I mean, before Dagoogs needs rest. Yes. Totally not a zombie or anything. And with that, I was alone. Ugh, I thought they'd never leave. Hey, Scarlet, what's up? Nothing. I just having a syringe behind her back. Oh, need to give you a shot for good luck. Right. Put my arm out forward. Well, the doctor knows best. I'm not a doctor. She injected the good luck into my arm. I just wanted to say, thanks again. My life went off the rails back at the island, even before the show. That's putting it lightly. She left. I know if I stayed there, I never would have been truly happy for the rest of my life. Never would have been able to help people ever again. So, thank you again, the Googs. You've been out, so there's no way you know, but today is the day that would have been the last day of the show. The final ceremony where you ask one of the girls to be with you. Now, I'm not saying anybody's rushing for a proposal, but I think everyone wants to hear an answer from you. That kind of decision takes some time to think over, so I figured you need a little bit of space. Thanks, Scarlet. You're right. It's my pleasure. Kiss me on the cheek. Well, I'll see you later. See you, Scarlet. Then I was alone in the room. It's a tough choice, but it's one I know I have to make. They're all such incredible people. I'd be lucky to be with any of them. Anyone would. I sat in silence for a time, both resting and contemplating what to do. Is it a life of excitement with Allie? A life of rediscovery with Scarlet? A life of enjoying the simple things with Yui? A life of challenging our limits with Violet? A life of freedom with Terra? And then, I just knew. I got up from the bed, walked to the door of my room, and looked for the room next to mine. There. Looked through the window and I just knew. I opened the door. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, the Googs. You look like hell. You don't look much better. Surprised your face is intact. Survived a lot now, hasn't it? Yeah. You know, the girls are hoping you'll ask one of them out today. They'll get the wrong idea if they see you here. I came here for you, Kat, and only you. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you know
boy.
it. You've been there for me, even before I can remember meeting you. There's no way I could have ever gotten off this island, or anyone else could have if it wasn't for you. Okay, that's the first time we've ever seen Kat blush like that. I know there's so much we have to figure out, and so much we don't know in this world. But I know I want to face that world with you. Kat. Whoa. Nice art also. Aw. That's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. So tears were streaming down her face. I didn't want to hope for it. I walked next to her and got down on one knee. I tried so hard to convince myself that it would never happen because it was too painful to even hope. I don't have a ring or anything, but I'm sure I can get one later. You don't need a ring. Will you marry me? Yeah, let's go. She said yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah. You did it, everybody. After everything. Alright, I love you, Kat. I love you too, the Googs. More than you could ever know. Wherever life takes you is where you'll go. Or well, I'll go, whatever. Anyway, we held each other close and kissed for the first time in years. Memories floated back with each passing moment. The day we met, our first kiss, fights in the rain, making up, the joy of just being with the person you love. The day I proposed to her the first time. And now, today. And I'm sure there's many more to come. Here's to making new memories together, Kat. I love you. Oh, and that's it. Wow. Okay, I have to say, like, to the dev, Auden Cho-wong, it said. Yeah. Like, amazing game, I tell you. This is one of the best VNs I've ever played in so long. Absolutely amazing. Oh. Also, apparently I was kind of right. I think, like, in one of the earlier episodes of this game when I was playing it, I was like, what if there was a secret cat route? I mean, it wasn't really, I guess, secret, quote unquote, but like, that's kind of cool. Like, there actually is an option for cat, because like, I was like, what if it was like a secret option? Because I thought it was only one of those 5 girls. Alright, but yeah, like, once again, amazing job to the dev. Like, if they ever make any more VNs, I am so down to play more of them. Like, this one was just amazing. Oh yeah, so we're seeing the credits, and oh man, this VN has been like a hell of a ride. Alright, so I'm kind of just letting the credits roll. I don't know like what else to say, but like I said, I just want to let it kind of roll, so. I guess I should also say too, like, since this is, I guess, maybe the final part, maybe second to last, it depends, but honestly, I will leave links to the creators' like social media links in the description below if you guys want to check them out. And of course, as always, the link to this game is actually in the description if you guys ever want to try it yourself. So yeah, like, thank you for playing. And thank you for this banger of a game. Hell yeah. I hope you enjoyed Find Love or Die Trying. If you liked playing my game... Ooh, what do we got? Please consider supporting me as a creator. I'd like to make more games for you to enjoy. Oh, and with your support, I can. Hell yeah. Thanks for playing. And thank you, cho-wong, for making an amazing game. See you next time. Alright. Like, once again, clap it up. Alright. Like, this was such a roller coaster for the last, like, for this last arc. Oh my god. Such a roller coaster of emotions. But this game did so well, like, delivering that. Alright. That was the end of it. I think what we'll do is we'll... Actually, I'll save that for another part, because, yeah. Oh, pfft. I didn't mean to do that. I derped! Okay. Alright. But yeah, that was Find Love or Die Trying. I'll still get the other endings. I think I'll just make that into its own video, because, quite frankly, this part is so long, and I think Cat 100% deserves her own, like, ending part. Because, wow, there was a lot more into this than I imagined. Especially with, like, Cat and the Gooks. Like, I knew there was probably more to it. So, yeah. Still processing everything that just happened. Anyway, with that said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this VN. And I will get the other endings like I said before. So in the top right corner of your screen, there will be an annotation to the very next part once it becomes available. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.